Today, me and my twin brother set out from Mokoro in the Tauranga harbour. We were chasing snapper and kingfish with liveys, stick baits, jigs, but everything really, and really ready to catch anything. First we started off just driving through the channel here, then shortly after we saw mullet busting on the surface, getting chased up by something. Here you see me throwing a 10-inch Black Labels liveys. We then shot off to the market holes where we could throw live baits, stick baits, hoppers at kingfish and anything else they wanted to eat. But honestly, I don't think the fish were biting today, as we cast after cast could not get a single follow-up. Every single market pole we went to, not a single kingfish around. But hey, that's fishing for me.
Oh, we like so shallow. Yeah. You might have to paddle out or. Yeah. That footage can be deleted.
Yeah, come in. We tried at this marker pole for approximately 15 minutes before we decided to move on. We then gunned it to the next one before any other boats could get there. I was throwing the same stick bait at this marker pole, and unfortunately there were no kingfish following it up after about 10 or 15 casts, which was unfortunate, so we decided to move on to the next market pole. I then moved to the next market pole. Same lure chucked out at this one. While we were throwing the stick bait out, we also had sabiki rigs down trying to catch live baits for later on. Unfortunately, it seemed like no bait fish were in the area at that moment, so we did not end up catching any live bait for the day, which was unfortunate as that was our one banking effort on catching big kingfish. We decided to move on to our next spot in hope of a kingfish on the surface or even some snappers. At this point, we were just hoping for some good fish to turn up on the incoming tide. Here we had decided
We threw stick bait,
to go outside
soft
the
baits,
harbour,
basically
anything we
go to
could
about 20
around
metre mark
this area
where we threw some
to
stick
find
baits
some
in one of the
sort
mark
of fish.
poles you'd seen,
But
and
fortunately,
it
there
was
was
not in our
nothing
favour.
at this one, so we decided
but we had
to
faith.
move
We
on.
had faith for the rest of the day. Here we were throwing more stick baits and more lures.
We decided to move from this spot and mission outside of the harbour across the bar and go out a bit deeper. I was throwing a Berkeley diving lure here. Shortly after no bites, I decided to chuck on a soft bait. I was using a 7-inch Black Labels Liveys soft bait. After a few casts and a bit of time going past, we decided to change lures from soft baits to micro jigs to see what was really down there. I was using a little jig, as you can see here, just tied on with a uni knot. Just a couple casts after I had tied this on, and boom, into it. This fish was peeling drag for a good 45 seconds before I could get any line on it, and unfortunately it pulled the hook right as it got to the boat. Shortly after this, my brother also tied on a little micro jig, and he was relaxing on the front of the boat, as you can see, trying to catch fish. We then missioned on, trying to go out to the island out from the Tauranga harbour. We were cruising at about 27 miles per hour on our little boat. A school of bait fish then popped onto the surface, so we decided
to trawl some deep diving lures as there was continuous sign on the sounder. After about 10 or 15 minutes of constant trawling, we decided that we would just punch it out and just go to the island to do some more snapper fishing. We then pulled up to a rock that we found with continuous bait fish on there, and boom, straight away, snapper on. This was on my kingfish live bait rod, so it wasn't the greatest fight I could hope for, but it was still a fight indeed. Even these little snapper tend to put up a fight. This snapper measured in at about 34 centimeters, so it was coming home for dinner. We also caught this parrotfish, and there was a big run on my brother's live bait that he had on his BG Daiwa rod, and it was screaming drag. Unfortunately, the fish pulled the hook and we decided to head home. On the way home, we also did see a big Mako shark on the surface. We tried to chuck a whole mullet head at it and it did not want to eat it. We also raced this boat on the way in, and as you can see, it got absolutely chopped. On the way back in, I could not help myself. We had to stop at another couple of marker buoys. Unfortunately, there were no kingfish hanging around. We decided to head back in. We were cruising about 30 miles per hour, and that's where our day left us. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.